So my biggest hope for the day is that I don't vlog again. That this is the only one I put up, because it's a desperate maneuver to avoid deep despair that I'm vlogging right now, because I'm playing my game and I'm losing, but usually I don't mind. Usually it's funny to me when I complain about losing, because it reminds me of that guy that said, "Get in your car," and it's just like such a pathetic whine. And it's like if you're complaining about a game, you're not having fun. It amuses me to think of complaints about playing a game, lose or win. But on top of playing a game, I'm listening to YouTube stuff. I just paid my internet bill, and it's huge. It's unsustainable. It doesn't make any sense financially for me at all. But it's my life. I love the internet. It's a disastrous love affair, because all I do is break community standards. Like, it's a disaster. And my community standard, the people that I watch, is for you to vote. My family, both sides, vote, vote, vote. Outrageous that I don't plan to. And I can't even admit it to them. And then I've got Pennsylvania writing me postcards, handwritten postcards, saying we do our best for our families and our community. Now more than ever, go vote. And here's the thing, voting is, for Americans, an important concept. So I have difficulty voting because when it comes to important concepts, and God and Hunimal and the N-word, they're all important concepts. When it comes to those, I don't like to do things that are irrational. I like to do things that make sense. And I don't like to be flippant. And I think George Carlin saying, if your vote mattered, it would be illegal, is somewhat flippant. But I don't feel like my vote matters much at all. Like, it doesn't make sense to think that it's going to come down to one vote. Now, I'm in a swing state, so we can all imagine it coming down to my vote, right? I can't imagine that happening. So that logic is crystal clear to me, and it's terrifying, because it means that everything we've been fed is a load of it. We don't have any power over this democracy. Pull the reins, and it doesn't matter. The horses driving this cart are the ones in control. We have no input besides our vote and our money. So that's why I donated hundreds of thousands to the Biden campaign, right? Because my money's going to make a difference. No, but they ask me as if it will. And it just reminds me, hey, felon, you're powerless. You're powerless, felon. Hey, fellow felon, you're not helping us, the felony people. What kind of fellow are you? You're powerless. It's annoying, because I don't mind doing things that don't make sense. In fact, my whole life revolves around them. Playing a video game doesn't make sense. Vlogging like this, it doesn't make sense. The more I vlog, the more I turn away the people that watch me. And yet I do it every day. And so my biggest hope is just to make this the only vlog for the day, because nothing's making sense and I'm flailing and it's a disaster. So what I wish was my vlog for today is when my buddy Mark came in. He's a janitor here. And I wish I'd had the camera going when he said, you know, I went across a yard sign the other day for Trump, and it said, F your feelings. And then he sincerely was asking me, he's like, is that free speech? Like, is that okay? And my response was, ah! with my middle finger everywhere. And he said, I get it. And he left. And it was a funny exchange. And all I can bring you is a recollection of that exchange. And recollections to me are just subpar crap. I don't like them because it's so faulty, your recollection. Always. And the more you recall something, the less you actually remember it. And for most people, the more certain you are of that accuracy of the resurrection. So I get like 80 emails a day talking about a campaign somewhere, someone, and I don't know who Jamie Harrison is, and I'm never going to want to find out enough to read the email and click the link and do the thing. All I wish is that I never gave my email out and I could have an empty inbox for like a single day. So this is frustrating for me, and it's difficult because I hate myself on top of it. And that's become the norm for me. It becomes my comfortable norm to just feel like a lot of this is my fault. And like I said, the community standard is if you don't vote, you can't complain. And on top of that, you should vote, period, you jerk. And logic is illogical. Or it's not. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me to vote. And so I'm not going to vote. But I'm going to lie to my parents about it because it doesn't make sense to me to piss off my parents during their golden years. And that's the dishonest reality that I have to face. Look, I've got another 4 minutes of vlog in me, but maybe I should experiment and just stop at 7 or 8 minutes to see, can I do it without squeezing every drop out of every last vlog? Can I find something that I'm independently interested in? And the truth is, I am somewhat. That you see right now is Artie. He's the little robot in the middle there. And he's right there. And I have programmed Zoe to Snicks on him. The next program is Zveen. Ideally, these programs will be something I can give to other Artie aficionados and owners of the Artie 3000. And so that will be my way of getting Hunimal out there without having to oversee it. The guy I threw water on, he came into my room today to just like check what's up, because that's what they do here, because there's a constant concern about falls or suicides or whatever. And I just stared at him like this, because what was I going to do? Ask him, hey, are you now that I've thrown water on you, will you learn these numbers? And what if he says no? Again, because I tried that once. And I just raised the price of my drinks in my room. I sell drinks for no reason, just for a little bit of side money, because it makes sense to me to have a lot of drinks and I can sell them easily. I raised the price to $150, and Robbie, the number one purchaser, the I don't do no wrong guy, is like now not buying any, and I'm a little bit relieved at just the absence of his pathos. I don't know, his weakness. And it's such a weakness of mine to not be able to handle good people. And that's such a pathetic weakness. So I should work it out. I should remove the increase in price and accustom myself to being polite and test myself and grow that muscle and become a muscle-bound good person. I guess that's my hope now, is that that's what I want to become, because nothing makes sense. And it's close to 10, so I'm done. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your support. I'm speechless, man. I'm sorry. I want to do better things than this. I really desperately do. In fact, Next video I'll talk about some of the additions that I've made conceptually to this fursuit, and I have a couple of other characters to share with you. So that'll actually be a lot of fun. So have a good day, and I'll get back with you later, probably tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Take care. Goodbye.